Left-wing censors have launched an all-out campaign against free speech. That is why they are trying to silence, deplatform, cancel, punish all of the proud conservative voters. Patriots who know that our rights are given up if we let somebody do the wrong thing. It's very simple, it's very precious, but we live by the hand of Almighty God, and that no government can ever be taken away from us. When they started knocking down statues in Washington, D.C. and other locations, I watched this in amazement. Lincoln, Jefferson, Washington, knocking them down. I have my own opinions, you can have your own opinions. I think things I say are somewhat controversial, but they're always true. Always true. They're generally true, or at least I believe them to be true. And some people may think that's provocative. But people think I enjoy provoking people or needling people. It's not that I do, but I'm, again, a very honest person. Politically, that may be a huge disadvantage for me because I say what I want and I say what's true. They censor, cancel, and persecute ordinary citizens for speaking the truth. This rhetoric is highly divisive and dangerous, and most importantly, it's wrong. It has no place in our politics, and you've got to stop it. You've got to stop it. A small group of failed voices who think they know everything and understand everyone want to tell everybody else how to live and what to do and how to think. But you aren't going to let other people tell you what you believe. We must always remember that we share one home and one glorious destiny. Whether we are brown, black, or white, and we are all made by the same Almighty God. The fact is there will always be sick and demonic souls who wish to harm the innocent and see malice triumph over good. But we must act. If America had a proper approach to policing, prosecuting, and jailing, we could cut violent crime in our major cities by much more than half, and it would take place almost immediately. As law and order conservatives, we have no higher goal than to reduce violent crime by the greatest degree possible. And there is no mystery as to what is required. We have to save a country. Our country is dying. Our country is dying. They want the open policies. They want open borders. They don't want walls. Democrats care more about illegal immigrants than about their own African-American constituents. They want to give health care to people that just walked into the country. And you have to take those people and get them out. And you have to be tough. And we're not tough about it. And I don't know, is it that we're not tough, or are they just incompetent? Because I have a feeling there's a lot of incompetence beyond toughness. I've met many great people in the media, tremendous people, writers, etc., journalists. And they're very honorable. I've also met some of the most dishonest people I've ever met in the media. I've met some really terrible people. I've met many people in the media that know they're doing the wrong story, but it's a better story if they write it the way. And I say, that was the wrong story. They say, well, my editors wanted it that way because it's a better story. And it was a lie. But I've met some very great journalists and some very fair journalists and some tough. I don't mind, if I get criticized for something, I don't mind if it's honest. And a lot of times the writers know it's dishonest. I've had people tell me, I know it's wrong, but it's a better story. That's dishonest, and I don't like those kind of people. If we had an honest press with honest reporters that would go around and speak the truth, it would all be solved. But we don't have that. The press is corrupt, totally corrupt. The press is the enemy of the people, all right? They're totally corrupt. Together we will defend the benefits and the beliefs that you want and you have and you're entitled to, the traditions and God-given freedoms that make our country the greatest in the world. We are going to preserve our heritage. We are going to defend our rights. We are going to protect our communities, protect our schools, and protect our precious children. We are going to secure our liberties for ourselves and for every future generation. Following your convictions means you must be willing to face criticism from those who lack the same courage to do what is right. to give every American child the best chance to reach the American dream. We're fighting for school choice. Very important. Look at what's going on. This would have never happened with us. It was never even a thought, would have never happened. It's crazy what's going on. Not even thinkable. They have an endless list of propaganda and propaganda methods that nobody would believe, including hoaxes and demented lies. We will lift up our forgotten communities, and we will defeat any threat. We will beat any challenge. We will overcome every obstacle, and we will achieve a glorious future. You are my friends. I'm never going to forget you. You've been incredible. I know that each of you will do what is right, not what is the easy way, and that you will be true to yourself and your country and your beliefs. As long as you have pride in your beliefs, courage in your convictions, and faith in your God, then you will not fail. It's called the road less traveled. I know that each of you will be a warrior for the truth. You will build a future where we have the courage to chase our dreams no matter what the cynics and the doubters have to say. You will have the confidence to speak the hopes in your hearts and to express the love that stirs your souls. In your hearts are inscribed the values of service, sacrifice, and devotion. Now you must go forth into the world and turn your hopes and dreams into action. Remember your duty, honor your history, take care of the people God put into your life. And if you refuse to give in to doubt or to fear, you will be proud of yourself and you will win, and help people in doing so. Never cease to be proud of who you are and the principles you hold dear and stand by. Wear your values as your badge of honor. You're doing something very important. I don't even know if you know, maybe you don't know. And you know, sometimes you're so into something and you just don't really feel how important it all is. Each of you should take immense pride in what you have achieved. Carry yourself with dignity and pride. Demand the best from yourself and be totally unafraid to challenge entrenched interests and failed power structures. That is exactly what Americans have done. Over the decades, tens of millions of people, moms and dads, grandfathers and grandmothers, farmers and factory workers, nurses and teachers, soldiers and lawmen. Well, it's a tough job, but I've had a lot of tough jobs. I want to have a good put people to work. I want to create a lot of jobs, which I do. I create a lot of jobs. I'm a real job creator, tens of thousands of jobs over the years. So what I do is I go by my instinct, I go by my gut. If I want to do something, I do it. If I don't want to do something, I don't do it. I really love what I do, and I'm good at it. And I mean, we're doing things all over the world, and there's such incredible projects.
The story of America is the story of an adventure that began with deep faith, big dreams, and humble beginnings. We would never surrender American sovereignty, and we always put America first. You are the backbone of our movement, and you are the backbone of our country. You know that.
It's always a challenge, like life itself is a challenge.
I ask you to get ready to work, to get ready to fight, and to get ready to win, and win like never before. They said there is no path to victory for Donald Trump. They forgot about the forgotten people. By the way, they're not forgetting about the forgotten people anymore. They're going crazy trying to figure it out. But I told them, far too late. It's far too late. Your lives will have meaning and purpose and joy. You will become leaders, and you will inspire others to achieve the dreams they once thought were totally impossible. Things that you said could never, ever happen are already happening for you.
Keep up the great work, and I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, God bless you, God bless your families, and God bless America.